Welcome back, all of you lovely, lovely people. My name is Isaac, or you could call me Powers, you could call me Isaac Powers, it doesn't really matter. But as promised, this is episode 2 of our little FTL game. I know previously I said I was probably going to play until I blew something up, but as it was barely conscious video gaming, I proceeded to pass out. So here I am, like 11 hours later, fully nourished on a diet of sour cream and onion Pringles and tart cherry juice, and I am here to play some more FTL. So let's continue where we left off. So, if you didn't remember, we're in a certain quadrant sector, and I don't quite remember, so I don't expect you to either. But, remember I made this joke, just could it be the Lanius have resurfaced? Like, yes, we know, because if you watch the last video, we've fought many of them. So, let's just jump right off then. Your scans have picked up a Lanius vessel in the system and appears to be navigating debris field, harvesting minerals. Like I said previously, I'm going to harvest some for myself. We can share. Gasp, we can't share because it tries to eat my ship. No, it's always fun. Ooh, they have a flak cannon. If you don't know what those are, they launch like 4 projectiles at once, and they're great for knocking down like heavy shields. Like, that's going to hurt. Yep. So let's send you to there. Fix up that O2 for us. And now that the charge is ready, we can knock out their shields and their weapons. Oh, there goes the clone bay. That's a little concerning. Mainly because if someone dies while the clone bay is down or broken, we can't do anything about it. They'll just die. With the competitor gone, you proceed to investigate the field and scavenge what you can. How delightful. So I'll send him to fix that up real quick. And done. Okay. Now I'm gonna need to buy another power bar, and let's actually get another one in there. Just so that I can slap one in there and not have to worry about it. The additional subsystem power is so that if it receives a damage cap and then it hits and that takes out 1, it doesn't take out like the base 1. So that way, you know, I can notice, oh, it's been damaged, I should probably do something about that, versus just, you know, letting it chill. You receive a message on a wideband frequency originating from an approaching Lanius. It does not appear to be directed at you, but your translator does its best all the same. Metallic opportunity acquisition by force. Looks like you're in for a fight. Well, now that's confusing. Oh, that's hacking. So, basically doors no work. For like a little bit of time. See, now they do, but the door system doesn't really like it, so. Go fix my sensors, please. No, not there. Let's fire on that. Your comm system receives a video feed of the enemy ship's crew waving small makeshift white flags. Oh, okay, that's cute. I'll accept their offer. That's a pretty standard surrender, isn't it? There is a joke to be made about the French there, but I'm not going to make it, out of respect for my French friends, of which I have 2. Ooh, an asteroid field. So this is a specific environmental danger where asteroids will come sometimes hit the ship, so they can take out your shield or your enemy's shields, and if your shields stay down, they can just start hurting you. So, this beacon appears to have been set within an asteroid field to access a mining settlement. However, half the settlement has been disassembled by a number of Lanius scavengers. The military escort moves in to spook you. Oh no. My doors are hacked again. You'll see the various... Yeah, see, it just hit the shield kind of thing. Incoming rocket. Lanius ship hails you. Your translator struggles, spurting out prevent death, merciful, pentient. You believe they are surrendering. I just like the Lanius more than most, so That's fine by me, buddy boo. So when you're in danger, it won't let you open the ship screens. So like that, you can't do that in the middle of battle, and you can't do it when you're in an asteroid field, because you can't upgrade stuff when you're in the middle of battle. Wouldn't be completely fair. Let's go the long way around, just trying to gather as much stuff as we can. An encrypted signal is being broadcasted from a nearby planet. Send an away party to investigate. You find a Hiteration Federation That's delightful. You find a hidden Federation outpost. They message you. Quick, we just got word from the sister outpost that they've been discovered by the rebels and are under attack. If you're still loyal to the Federation, go and save them. So this is a quest marker, like I talked about previously. It'll slap a thing on your map that says quests. So we'll make our way there eventually. There's no time limit, as far as I know. You're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm weapons. Oh, that's lovely. Did I fix O2? I did. Okay, it was just broken. Because, like, you'll notice that the air gets slightly pinkish. Which is kind of an interesting occurrence, but, you know. Just the oxygen detectors noticing that shit ain't completely right. Ship repeatedly hails you. Nah. You won't see the better world I make when I defeat that flagship. Distress. So usually these are traps, but sometimes they're cool. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire and the repair crew can't approach you without being fired upon. Promise to help? Consider your options. See, if I had, like, something cool, I might be able to do something else. Oof. You fire a few volleys, but aren't able to penetrate the defense system shields. The weapons have no problem piercing yours, though, and you take minor damage. So this is a hole in the ship right here. And you gotta get someone to fix it. Otherwise, it'll suck all the air out of that room like that. And that's kind of, considering you lose oxygen a lot faster, like that quickly, when you don't have a system that's replenishing it. So, anyway, there we go. Oxygen's back on key and my ship is half dead. But other than that, we are screwed. There appears to be some sort of research station near the pulsar, although it's hard to tell since a portion of it has been melted. The Lania ship that has been working at it moves to intercept you, totally oblivious to the threat of EM pulses. So basically, this is a planetary problem. The planet goes darker. I never noticed that before. But periodically, it'll say like a burst approaching or something like that, and it'll flash. And basically that thing will just ionize random parts of the ship. If you don't know what ionization is, I'll show you in a few minutes. Or at least the planet can make a demonstration. Yeah, ion pulse emiter. See, and now certain systems don't work. Oh, the doors and the sensors. That's an interesting choice. Never really had that happen. Silhouetted by the destruction aboard their ship, it bows forward with the metallic appendages about his body doing the same. It appears to be requesting mercy. Nah, specifically you, because my ship is very hurt and I'm upset. The ship explodes, revealing their cargo of unprocessed metal, a significant amount of scrap. Fix up the shields, let's go. Alright, FTL is charged. I do really need the store because our ship's heavily damaged, and considering this or an event, it's the only way to fix it. So, drone control. Hey, look, Alanius crew member. So these are the different type. Well, there's multiple, but these are some of the different types of crew members. Mantises, you can see there. It says they inflict 1.5 times more damage. They move 1.2 times faster, but they repair worse. I like the Zoltans because they power a room. However, they have less health than most, and they explode when they die. And then these guys, their specific skills are kind of weird. They just suck oxygen out of rooms, but they also take no suffocation damage. So let's get Lauren, and yeah, I like you. Alrighty. Drone control. The whole repair drone is nice, so I might have to consider that. Except now that I purchased that, I can't afford that. Let's see. So I'm terrible at math, but that's basic. So that would be 20 plus 51 if I'm doing math the wrong way, and that's not close. So we'll just hold on to that drone for a bit. Let's see, where should I put you? Because you're gonna suck the life out of everything. Let's put you indoors. Are you good at anything? I forgot to check. Lauren's good at weapons. That is something, because... Oh, never mind. Martin's better than you at weapons. Sorry, Lauren. Lauren, you're gonna learn shields. I know it's not your first time doing things and what's-its, but I believe in you. Okay. And then we will station saved. As you can see, he sucked all the air out of this room, but he's completely fine. So, you know, it's just the way of the Lanius. But let's get hopping off to the next location. Your ship is hailed. We found you at last. Prepare to die. Oh, honey, honey, honey. I don't think so. We've got a lot of missiles. We might as well use them. That's how beam weapons hurt, is when they knock out your shield. Oh, it's got a defense drone. Never mind. Yeah, defensive drones will shoot down missiles, and Mark II ones can shoot down some lasers. Alrighty. Oh, it's a Mark II. Damn, son. Powering up the FTL, you say? Please don't kill us. Oh, boo-hoo. No, it's murder time for you. Let's set you to take out that. Boosh. Alrighty. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You hear that one a lot. A substantial collection of useful scrap material. You arrive in the sector to see a small outpost being bombarded by an automated drone. This must be the Federation base you were told about. Really? Like, you couldn't handle one little automated drone? I need to upgrade my shield. I keep saying that, but I never do it. Alrighty. Waiting for you, hoes, to charge. And... let's take out your piloting. Yep, they got good piloting, I knew it. Okay. There we go. Now they'll have a terrible time evading. This like place, honestly, this isn't like the fiercest drone I've ever seen. You scrap the wreckage. You contact the stations once the rebels' ship is destroyed. The lone survivor responds, "This base is no longer safe. Let me join your crew, and I'll have the station's drones patch up your ship." Well, thank you, Sophia. Are you good at anything, Sophia? I don't know. I like her skin. It's like a specific green-blue that I like. Sophia's not good at anything, and considering the only open position we have left is that. So we will let you deal with that. So basically, you've got people that work the primary systems, as you can see by the little deedly-hoo notifications over there. Manned, so 10% faster recharge of shields. Evasion +5 because there's a person in there. All that, yada yada. Same thing with the doors is they gain, you can see their skin changes. They gain 1 strength when someone's in there. and then your sensor level gets bumped up to 2 when there's someone in there. And you can't really see that, but it doesn't. You'll see it if we get into like a fight or something. You stumble across a badly damaged Lanius craft. It jumps away as soon as it sees you. Looking around the area, however, you discover a number of destroyed rebel automated ships. Must have been quite the fight. Alrighty. I've been all talk and no shield purchasing for quite a while, so there we go. And to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. You stumble across a rebel ship distributing supplies to local civilian colonies. It's probably not anything military grade, but every little bit helps. Attack the rebels, wait and steal the supplies from the civilians. I'm gonna leave them be because they're giving supplies to civilians. The Mantis homeworlds, so we'll encounter many more Mantis fighters here. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch, and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. I've got quite a bit of fuel, and something you might not know is that every jump I do, it takes 1 fuel to get to a new beacon. So, like that takes 1. But it's not a big deal, because we've been collecting it apparently. The AI of a nearby rebel scout immediately identifies you as a threat and engages. Ship starts to power up its FTL. Let's just take out your piloting. Enemy FTL charging. Oh no, come on, you gotta hit the thing. See now, with the sensors too, we can actually see what's going on inside the ship, the enemy ship. And since there's no oxygen, lack of oxygen puts out fires. So, the ship breaks apart and you feel relief in your knowledge that you will hopefully still be 1 step ahead of the fleet. That was easy peasy. Lemon spaghetti. Oh. You cross paths to the Mantis ship. It looks like it had dozens of layers of armor plating added over what might have been a 100-year career. This captain is the legendary thief Izaac. That's Mantis crew member attempt to hail them. Mantis crew member steps forward. He and Izaac perform some kind of weird alien haka. You meanwhile charge the battle systems. So we have an intruder aboard. Let's just try to suffocate him. So I'm pretty sure Izaac is a, oh man, you've got really good evasion, don't you? Is one of the story ways to get the Mantis ship. Okay, let's just replenish that oxygen in there. Izaac left fights to the last, and you pick up the scraps from the corpse of his ship. You sense, though, that his death has left a great mystery unresolved. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the only way that I can get his ship is if I have a teleporter. Then I can save him and pick up his ship, kind of thing. But, nonetheless. An abandoned space station circles a lonely planet. A quick check yields schematics for a drone. Now we have 2 drones that we can't use. Oh boy, oh boy. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach it. Let's see if we can help. Simply fire on it. After a few volleys from the distance, it's clear the defense system is no match for our weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can and jump before there's trouble. That's we just basically shot at it when they were just having a malfunction. We're very helpful, as you can tell. Uncertain about what you'll discover at this beacon, you scan the surroundings. You detect several warnings on wideband channels discouraging any violence in protected trade space. Perhaps you can find some wares. Hey, drone control. It's got a defense drone. Backup battery. I believe we have a battery charger. Yeah, so we should probably get that. So, we got that augmentation from that one guy's ship. So yeah, let's get drone control and the backup battery. Yes. Okay. Excuse me. I already have 2 drones. Why aren't they in there? Full repair, please, because the combat one isn't, like, I don't know, I just don't really care for it. It's not very special. Let's see, sell the combat drone. Let's get the system repair drone. The system repair drone is always nice. Always nice to keep around. Without further ado, let us move on up. Yeah, we could go here or try to go for that one. I'm gonna try to go for that one up there. Oh, an asteroid field. Keeping things interesting. Oh, this ship's gonna get obliterated. It doesn't have any shields. Yeah, it's just gonna get... It's like, this isn't even mostly me, it's mostly, the rocks. Ship explodes. I now have to wait for FTL to recharge before we can schmoove it. There we go. Okay. Let's head up to that distress beacon. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire. We can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you get it there? Sure. Take this bit of scrap as a down payment. Alright. So basically we're taking them to a place. Oh, it's in the next sector. Alrighty. So they're following us, but we won't see them. Ooh, Mantis would venture so close to the sun, perhaps make it more of a challenge. So this is the same thing as that ion pulsar that we saw, except it'll just ignite random shit on fire. So what I typically do is I open all the doors to let all the oxygen out, but I make sure that my crew members that actually need oxygen to, you know, survive. Their rooms are closed. So yeah, this basically leaves us with like not many rooms because we've got a lot of crew members going on here. But like not many rooms oxygenless, but no. Okay, we've got the charges going on. Wait for that baby to charge. There we go, finally. Okay. Also, not having shields at the time of the blast hurts a bit. Solar flare imminent. See, there's a shit ton of fire just everywhere. Substantial collection of scrap material. Okay. You go there, and we'll just decompress that room right there. Turn off the oxygen for a fat minute. There we go. Yeah, see, fire spreads, which can be very dangerous, but it goes out and when it has no room to breathe, so hop on down there. Greetings, your arrival is more fortuitous. If you have some fuel, do you want to make the deal? We don't really need the drones, but we appreciate the offer. You fancy you see something moving in the shadow of a beacon, but all remains still. Alrighty, got enough oxygen to send you back to there. Oh dear. See, this is something that will happen. The only way I thought we could get to that beacon from this beacon. However, this beacon doesn't go anywhere. So we're going to have to jump back into Rebel space. And that's going to be fun. So yeah, let's just see. Is there anything I want to do to the ship before my untimely demise hits in? So if I get, let's get 3 more power bars. And yeah, I'll get one of those. Just so that way I can, now I've got improved things for this very fun adventure we're about to have. Oh, ASB danger. So if you watched in the last video, ASB is the automated ship battery, anti-ship battery, my apologies. And basically the planet is launching shit at me. However, last time we had ASB allies, which doesn't happen very often. Nonetheless, let's, anything I can down power for, yeah, let's down power you to get the defense drone out. So it'll shoot down any missiles, which there are none on this ship, but don't worry, I'm just a bit of an idiot. It's funny enough, the ASB can miss, even though it says the target is locked. Oh, yep, straight through the battery room. I see how it is. Alright, we can jump now. We're gonna go back into Rebel space. Hooray, more ASB. The Rebel fleet has found you. Well, that's just dandy. Oh, well, that's not particularly good considering suffocation-wise, but... extinguish that fire real quick. Have you return to your sensor area. Oof, ouchies, that hurts. Actually, you stay there, but you go to fix that, because you won't take any damage. You can hear the little goop noises he's making. Except, you stay there. Alrighty, now let's schmoove it to the third enemy location. We found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. Man, he really is just going at it. Oh, I can't, of course. The one time they actually have a missile, I can't do anything about it. What is it with that specific room and the fires? I don't get it. I would like my defense drone, please. Thank you. Alrighty. Now it is crunch time. It's nice because they shoot down the rockets for you. Now it's time to escape, having been very damaged. Alright, you arrive in Zoltan space. From what you've heard, they anticipated the coming war and made preparations to hold their borders. He makes such funny noises with his hands, like door. Anyway, okay. Let's just grab the whole repair bot out. So basically what this will do is it'll use one drone part to repair your ship, which is nice because then you can just use drone parts instead of like having to go to a store. And it's also good for crunch time combat, so like your ship's getting a little more damage than you'd like it to, well, voila. go to the Distress, back to the Nebula, up through the Nebula, and then to the quest. Because when you're in the Nebula, the rebels come at you at half speed because they don't really know where you are because it obscures your signal. Your cockpit lights up with warning signals. You were being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was a lure to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. You prepare for a fight. Yeah, yada yada, they knew what was coming, yada yada. So that's a beam weapon, that's a teleporting bomb weapon, and then that's just a weapon, so. As we wait for all our weapons to charge. Really? In the shields? Like, that's literally the weakest link of my ship. My weakest crew member, that is. Okay. And then, let's send you to there. And then you want a follow-up mission. You've clearly bested us, we merely request our lives. Y'all are bitches. Hooray. Alrighty, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Oh, I completely just said no to the plan I made, but you know, whatever. We didn't think we would have made it without your help. Let my friends patch up your hole and show you their wares. Fancy. Ooh, burst laser too, I like that. It fires more shots per charge. How much time do you take to charge? You take 5 seconds for one charge, so that's a total of 15 seconds for 3 charges. And you do it in 12, so I mean, yeah. Yes. Let's go with you. Oh, I have one of those already. Okay. Didn't know that. Yeah, these are okay, but they're just you have to take out shields first, and that's not always the most helpful. Drone recovery arm and automated reloader. Both of those are pretty mediocre. They're not bad, but they're not amazing. Cloaking I would like, but we're not rich, so. Alrighty. And with that, I suppose here we go. It's worrying the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space. Even if it's only an unmanned craft, it arms its weapon. You should do the same. Let's see. Wow. Only one of that hit. That's pretty fun. What's really great is when you're trying your best to hit one thing, but then it keeps missing and missing and missing and missing, and then you die. It's pretty dandy when that happens, actually. I do like the symmetry of having two of the same. Ship explodes. You discover a number of Zoltan civilian ships fighting off pirates. Unfortunately, one of the ships mistakes your purpose and moves into attack. They're refusing all communications. We have no choice but to fight. So this green is a Zoltan super shield, which basically it's like a shield on top of the shield, so you have to damage this green bar all the way down to 0 before you can actually knock out the shields. And that doesn't recharge unless they have like an overcharged drone, which doesn't happen all too often. So. Now we wait. Yeah, the defense drone can shoot down flak, so let's do that. Man, people are just going off on their skills today. I'm proud. Look at this team. I'm so proud of this community. Oh, you okay? Yeah, he's okay. Kabutsky. The ship explodes. Hurrah, hurrah. Hey, Sarah, Sarah, what will be, will be. A small shuttle appears on the local radar. Turns out it's an automated scout. Turns out it's a scout. Bonk. Anyway, that was some TF2 humor. Nonetheless, let's just send you in there. Kaboosh. Ship explodes. Oh, the clone bay is completely damaged. We're gonna attack the slavers because sometimes you can get free crewmates that way. Yeah, the clone bay cannot be damaged. I am sorry to announce, but I'm not gonna successfully fight anyone while that's going on. Alrighty. Let's see. We'll send you and you there, and then you there. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Yeah, they got a point. Plus, now we have Fairy, who can repair stuff real good. Well, you know what keeps getting damaged? Nothing really in particular, but we'll just slap you there. This one room keeps catching on fire, but other than that, I'm just gonna slap you in there. Call it good. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way toward the beacon here. They hail. This is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Let's hear them out. They continue. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind, or it's all nonsense. They finish. Please spread the word of enlightenment to those who have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren. They transmit the coordinates of their so-called brethren. A quest marker has been added to the map. Huh. That is kind of interesting. Let's go to the store. Zoltan are fascinated by other species, so a knick-knack shop has been set up. Ooh, this is the most powerful thing. The most powerful beam weapon. I'm just gonna sell you, and that is delightful looking. Thank you very much. I like that. Okay. So now we have the glaive beam, which is going to take a lot of work to get, because we got to upgrade the shit out of everything. However, this will be all our weapons, because the cap is 8 weapon power slots. Has been assaulted by a space pirate. Victims broadcast a distress message until the pirate cuts in. Try to be a hero. You know, hypothetically, I could just power the glaive weapon. It'll take a long time, and it'll only do 1 damage per system, but it's slappy, you in there. Thank goodness. And it's heated up and bwomp. Takes forever to charge, but it is a pack and a punch. Zap bap bado wap. Significant match for the pirates. Accept the more generous offer. Reject the offer and continue to attack them. Who upgrades their oxygen? Because that means it's not fully damaged. It's down to like down 1. That's interesting. Goodbye. Examine the ship you just saved. It escapes. You know, some people just aren't grateful like they used to be. You pick up a broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please. You're interrupted by a fire off the port bow. Well, let's stick to our primary. Because this is just a faster way, I just wanted to show it off. So we're going to have to fire at the exact same time. Intruders detected, how delightful. Let's have both of you attack the shields. Man, you guys are good. Okay. Man, my shield room got stunned. Alrighty, back to shielding. Why do they keep getting stunned? Oh, it's because of the stunner weapon. I'm just a fool. Alrighty. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of scrap material. To the quest! You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing found nearby is a rebel ship, closing in fast. We have found you. You're not getting away this time. Attempt to hail them. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. Surrender. Your ultimate destruction is inevitable. You left scores of rebels in your wake. Your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. Let's go with that one. Humans are treated as equal to aliens in the weak Federation. The sacrifice of billions of alien or human lives are justified. It means we have reached their full potential. They charge. Well, that's kind of sad. I hope that maybe I could dissuade them. Let's get a defense drone going on there, and oh man, that hurt a tad. No more defense drone for me, apparently. Man, you're good. Alrighty. Just don't kill us. Battery charger. I already have that augment. Ship already has this augment and it cannot stack. Break it down into scrap. Okay. Ouch. Why'd that still hit me? I don't think I used the right option there, because I believe you're supposed to get like the Zoltan, the good Zoltan ending kind of thing. However, it's now been about 40-ish minutes, so I think that'll be it for this episode. As Thomas Sanders would say, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's been great hanging out with you, and thank you so much for joining me on this channel here. If you care at all for these videos, I'll try my best to upload more of them. It's been a pleasure, and as always, I'll see you next time. Toodaloo!